What's up, y'all? It's your boy, eBay Fight Predictions. I really don't want to break down this fight, but I kind of feel like I have to. Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier. I feel like we all know who's gonna win this fight, but I might as well talk about it. It's new blood, right? So it's a new title challenger. We aren't getting rematches, right? We got what, like, back to back, right? Yeah, back to back rematches for Adesanya. And yeah, so it is what it is. We got a new guy, we got a new contender he's never fought, and we're gonna see how Jared matches up with Adesanya. But in my humble opinion, this is not gonna be competitive. I've been dubbed as one of the bigger Adesanya haters on YouTube. It kind of died down after Jan conquered him, but but yeah. I'm just going to be honest, man. As much as I might dislike the guy, he's not going to lose to Jared Cannonier, man. I just don't see it, bro. Cannonier, I mean, he's a good fighter. He's a really good fighter against grapplers, you know? If there was if the champion was fucking Jacare or Yoel, like, I actually like his chances against those kind of guys in their prime, obviously. Like, it would have been a really good fight, but against guys that can really strike at the highest level, can move their head and just outstrike him. He's one-dimensional. He's a stiff, I don't know what to call him, just a power striker. Everything he throws is with power. So he does have that threat, but besides that, he's pretty slow. I know he has a win over Anderson, and that's cool. And Anderson's a high-level striker, but older Anderson and his legs. So it's like, you also got to think, was that a fluke, right? But besides all the Anderson stuff, like, I just don't think he has it. I'm just going to be 100% honest here. Like, I just don't think he's going to be the one. If he doesn't, man, it's going to be crazy, and the fucking division is wide open, and anyone can become fucking champ, And my humble opinion, I'm sorry if I sound mean to him, but that's just the honest truth. He's a good fighter, but against Izzy, I truly believe Izzy's going to make it look easy against him. Either it's like leg kick, strike, and fucking move, and maybe jab, and move his head. 50-45 decision, or he fucking finishes him like Paulo Costa. Like, it's really one of those two things. But yeah, man, there's not a real story going into this, if I'm being honest, besides the fact that Izzy kind of has been calling out Jared, calling him the dark horse. So there's that. But yeah, man, obviously Jared, he hit a bump in the road against Robert Whitaker, but he rebounded and got 2 wins, and now he's here. But let's talk about the stats, though. Obviously, Adesanya is the champion. He comes with a record of 22-1, good record. He's fighting out of New Zealand, age 32, still in his prime, a height at 6'4", and a reach of 80. Jared Cannonier, the killer gorilla, 1505, is the number 1 contender to the middleweight strap. He's 38 years old, so man, he's he picked the right time. He picked the right time. You know what they say, man. That's crazy, bro. 38, man. That's fucking interesting. Like, it is what it is. Height of 5'11" and reaches 77.5. So, I mean, he is a little smaller than Adesanya, but reach-wise, it's not bad. He can make up for it, even though he is dealing with a disadvantage. But yeah, man, it's an interesting fight. I mean, we can talk about Adesanya's resume, and I'll go over it, and we'll just compare it to Jared and who he's fought, bro. Like, Adesanya has fought Robert Whitaker, Martin Vettori. Like, he's fought those guys twice, by the way. He fought Jan Blachowicz, the former light heavyweight champion, Paulo Costa, Yoel Romero, Kelvin Gastelum, Anderson Silva, Derek Brunson, Brad Tavares. You know what I'm saying? He also, like, he's done kickboxing his whole life, so he's good at that. He even has 5 amateur boxing bouts, or pro boxing bouts. So it's like, he's been doing that for a minute. And then let's look at Jared Cannonier's resume. And it's not bad, don't get it twisted, but let's just look at the guys he's fought. He fought Derek Brunson, good victory, we'll talk about that. He fought Kelvin Gastelum, he beat him. Lost to Robert Whitaker, beat Jack Hermanson, beat Anderson Silva, old Anderson. Lost to David no, he I was about to say lost to David Branch. He beat David Branch to get ranked, which was at the time a crazy win because David was like on some crazy like momentum. He had just knocked out Thiago Santos. He's gonna fight Jacare Souza. It seemed like it was his moment, but fucking Cannonier just took a soul. Lost to Dominic Reyes, lost to Jan Blachowicz. He beat Nick Rohik or whatever his name is. Lost to Glover Teixeira. Does have a win over Ian Cutelaba, which is aged well. He beat Cyril Asker. Lost to Sean Jordan. I think Sean Jordan's the guy that super kicked Derek, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's the guy that hit super. I said super. He hit Derek with the Sweet Chin Music, which is interesting. But yeah, like, I'm not trying to diss nobody. And I mean, Jared has fought some fucking contenders at light heavyweight, like basically the top 5 and 2 of the champions, right? So, and he also fought the guy that beat John Jones and Dominic Reyes, right? Like some people might say, but he's been exposed in my humble opinion, back to back in my humble opinion, against Robert Whittaker. I thought he got completely, utterly humiliated. Against Kelvin Gastelum, I thought Kelvin won. It was a close fight, but I thought Kelvin Gastelum won that fight. I thought he won at least 3 rounds. I think it was I gave Kelvin 1, 2, and 5. And then yeah, I think I gave basically the rounds Cannonier got the knockdowns in, so I think 3 and 4. But yeah, man, he was able to bypass that. But obviously his performance against Derek Brunson, man, people remember the elbows more than the actual fight, man. Derek was doing so well. I get it. I'm a big Derek Brunson fan, Blonde Brunson fan forever, man. You know, just be happy it happened, not that it's gone. That's my mentality about when it comes to Brunson. Blonde Brunson was an iconic run, but, you know, Cannonier ended it, so I give him his credit, you know. He says it best. He turned Blonde Brunson into Blood Brunson, so it is what it is. But I think that's, like, not that hard to say, and some people want to act like it's the greatest fucking diss of all time, but hey, it is what it is, you know. But yeah, he was able to weather the storm of Brunson in the first round after getting knocked down, getting his back taken and out wrestled, and he was able to come back, get Brunson tired, and then yeah, just beat him with fucking elbows to death. So he was able to beat Brunson, who was on an iconic run. So I got to give him that. That's a good win. He beat Blonde Brunson. Izzy didn't beat Blonde Brunson. He beat Derek Brunson. So it is what it is. But like I said, right, if we're comparing their last 2 performances, they fought on the same card, which is interesting. Izzy, he had an interesting fight against Robert Whittaker. I thought he lost. I thought Robert won, but I didn't think it was a robbery like some other people thought. I thought it was a pretty close fight. I don't see Izzy winning though, so I guess it might be a robbery to me. But I wasn't surprised by the decision. I will, if you watch my live reaction, I'm fucking pissed. They're probably like, fuck this skinny motherfucker, man. He's still champ, right? Like, I'm probably saying that. But in retrospect, like after an hour, I'm like, you know, it makes fucking sense they gave it to him, you know. So you're gonna have to fucking knock this guy out. Like, or you're gonna have to like completely dominate this guy on the ground for like 5 straight minutes in a round. You know what I'm saying? Like Jan Blachowicz, you can't just take him down a few times and expect to win the round. That's just even though it happens with some other guys, but with him, he just has these weird little exceptions, and he just, I don't know, man. He's like, I don't know how to describe him, but like, cause he's the longer fighter, because he's the more technical and more defensive fighter, there's just these weird, like, fucking just biased mentalities against him when it comes to judging, you know? It's like Marvin Vettori, they act like he didn't touch him in the second fight. Like, I'm not saying Izzy didn't make Marvin touch air, but like there were times in those exchanges, like, fucking, even Izzy admitted it when he got hit with a jab from Marvin, and they're just gonna act like he's fucking like Floyd Mayweather or fucking Muhammad Ali right behind, like, in the corner of the ropes, you know what I'm saying? So it's just these weird, he has a weird bias with the commentary and an obvious weird bias with the judging, because it's like he's the longer fighter, he's the champion, you know, you have to beat the champion to be the champion, and it's fucking retarded. But, and it's like, I can complain about it all the time, but you literally have to understand that is those are the rules, and you just at some point, like, I just have to accept it, you know, because it's like I can pick against him all the time, but it's just like Jared ain't the one. I think Alex Pierre and Sean Strickland have a better chance of dethroning this clown, but he's just not the one. And obviously, if Jared lands the beautiful punch knocks him out, all right, he's the new champion. Or maybe he checks a leg kick, breaks Adesanya's leg. Maybe he's the guy. But I think Adesanya is actually gonna finish Jared. I think he's owed a finish. Like he kind of does that weird thing where he'll wait 2 fights for a finish. And yeah, like I think he's gonna knock him out actually. And yeah, I think he's gonna finish him in the 3rd round, the 3rd or 2nd. I'm very I'm gonna say 2nd for Adesanya. Just gonna say like he does Apollo Costa and finishes him in the 2nd round. I think the leg kicks will the levels of leg kicks will be shown. Like Jared's a big leg kicker. Adesanya will show him there's levels to leg kicks. The body kicks are there for Adesanya. The head kicks are there. He's the longer fighter. He has the better hands. He's quicker. Jared he throws good, but like Jared got dropped by fucking Brunson. All right, like Brunson ain't the greatest striker in the world. So sadly, I'm going with Titty Boy Adesanya, Guy No Sina. I'm gonna take him. I got him by 2nd round KO. It hurts me to say this, but yeah, I'm taking Izzy here. I just think he's the better fighter. No disrespect to Cannonier fans or Cannonier's family or even Cannonier if he's watching this, but yeah, good luck though. I hope you win. I am rooting for you internally, but I think you're gonna lose. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I got Adesanya by 2nd round TKO. If you didn't hear it before, well, now you're hearing it now. Go click the notification button, get all my notifications, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. Love y'all, and goodbye.